Good afternoon, friends. Janet with Paper and Spark here, and I just wanted to pop in on your day and chat for a few minutes about a topic that, unlike the past few months I've been chatting about on Facebook, about like tax stuff and bookkeeping stuff and some of the more educational aspects of things, I wanted to talk about something that's a little more qualitative and near and dear to my heart when it comes to building your creative business, and that is your why. Now, I know if you've followed Paper and Spark for a little bit, you know that, like I just said, I tend to be going on and on about financial topics or tax stuff, or maybe I'm harping about paying yourself or whatnot. But before all that stuff and before dealing with any of your financial stuff, you've got to really be solid on your why. It's really like the foundation of what's behind what you're doing, and it should motivate everything that you do. So your why is really just what helps you get through the more challenging aspects of running your business. I like to think of it as like the fuel that helps you power through the rough times, the tough stuff, and oftentimes that includes the financial stuff, the financial side of running your business. It often is one of the toughest topics that you tackle as a business owner. So your why helps you power through figuring that stuff out. And I think I like to kind of put this in like real life perspective by asking you if anyone that you know in real life, IRL, has ever said anything like slightly disrespectful or demeaning about you and your business. Like, for example, maybe you've been asked before at Christmas or at a holiday setting, like, how is your little shop doing? How's that little Etsy shop doing? Or maybe you've been asked when you're going to quit doing art and get a day job, get a real job. When are you going to quit trying to do art and get a real job? Or maybe you've told someone a goal that you have with your shop, like, or maybe a goal is that you've said that you want to quit your day job and work your business as your full-time job, and the person you were speaking to laughed at you like you were joking. All of those things have happened to me in the past. And it can hurt. It can feel uncomfortable at best, and it can feel hurtful at worst, right? Especially if it comes from someone that you love or that you respect, someone that you consider a friend, someone in your family. But you know what? When that happens to me, I have to give those people a little bit of grace. I have to give myself a little bit of grace. They don't really know what they're talking about. And I have to just remind myself that they don't understand, looking from the outside, the energy, the time, the talent, and the sweat equity that goes into doing what we are doing here. And honestly, something that helps me feel better about this is other people don't really understand the bravery and the courageousness of what you are doing. So I encourage you to just brush these comments off and remind yourself of your why. What made you get started on this path, and why are you still on it? Why are you still doing it? Maybe you did it for financial independence. Maybe you really needed to quit a day job that was detrimental to your mental, emotional, or physical health or well-being. Maybe you were like me and you needed something outside of motherhood that was 100% yours, that you had control over, unlike your unruly children that are not controllable. Or maybe you recently retired and you're ready to craft something of your own. There's many, many reasons why you may have gotten started down this path, but what is like the why that keeps you going? What are you hoping to change? Who are you hoping to make an impact on? Let all of those things sit with you and like marinate for a little while. And hopefully your why, once you reflect on it and really like get it solid in your brain, will support you and motivate you during those more trying or more challenging situations. So I want you to have that why to rely on when times get tough, when you feel like throwing in the towel, or when you're convinced that you can't figure out something like SEO or sales taxes or whatever the topic of the week is. Fall back on that why. I myself totally go through phases where I question pretty much everything that I'm doing with life, with Paper and Spark, like when I'm trying to edit a video and my kids might come in and like literally try and force my laptop screen down because they want me to go play, or when I'm trying to explain to an uncle what the heck I'm doing with my life and I feel really insecure about trying to explain what this is. Or like when you get a nasty email or review from a particularly rude person that feels really discouraging. Try and remind yourself exactly why you are doing this. Like I said, I firmly believe that running your own business takes courage. You're literally putting yourself, a piece of you, and something you've created out into the world for strangers to consume and pass judgment on. Like, you're putting yourself out there for other people to pass judgment on in one way or another. This is worth buying or this is not worth buying. You know, that's basically passing judgment on something. And it's kind of scary if you stop and think about it for a minute. If for me to share, to get the ball rolling with sharing, if y'all want to share, my big why personally is to create financial independence and a flexible lifestyle for myself and my family by hopefully helping as many female entrepreneurs as possible achieve their own entrepreneurial dreams and financial independence. And I want to do that by creating approachable resources that help you feel more confident about handling the financial side of running your business. That's my big why. That's what motivates me to keep going and hopefully fuel me through the challenges that I've faced. I'd love to hear yours if you feel comfortable sharing. It might be a financial reason. It might be whatever purpose or person or event happened in your life that got you started down this path. Whatever your why is, you're always welcome to share it with me in the comments or send me an email or send me a message, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But if anything, I hope that you just take a moment to reflect in your own mind on what your why is, that and allow it to help you through the bumps in the road of running your own business, because there are many. And I want to close out just by saying that my why is exactly what motivated me 2 years ago to create my signature course, the Get Legit Toolkit. It's basically an encapsulation of what my why is, helping more female entrepreneurs get confident about their business finances so that they can go on to achieve their entrepreneurial dreams. Like I said, I never want that to be something that holds you back from making more money and running a profitable business and paying yourself what you deserve. And the Get Legit Toolkit is my comprehensive course that's all about getting those financial ducks in a row as a physical product business or as a handmade seller. It really seems like that niche or our community lacks, like, in plain English, clear and concise resources on how to deal with that stuff, on how to deal with your shop's finances, basically, which is exactly why I created the Get Legit Toolkit, to help more people with exactly that and feel good about it and check it off the list and move on to being done with that so that they can just do what they love, make things, sell things, and make money, right? So I opened that course in 2017, and since then, hundreds of makers have gone through it. Excuse me, sorry. And I want to let you know I'm opening the doors again at the end of this month, and you can get on the wait list for it at waitlist.getlegittoolkit.com. Everyone on the wait list is going to have access to a $100 discount when the doors to the course open. So that is, like I said, a course that really encapsulates why I started Paper and Spark. So I'm really excited to share it with you today and encourage you to get on the wait list. But I'm talking a lot about whys in general today. So in addition to asking you what your why is, telling you what my why is, and sharing the Get Legit Toolkit, which I created as a result of that why, tomorrow I'm hoping to go live and share 5 reasons why. And now is the time for you to consider getting legit if you're not already. So stay tuned for that right here at Paper and Spark tomorrow. I hope that my little random, spur-of-the-moment, spontaneous pep talk helps you know and realize that you're not alone in the challenges you face as a business owner. I know that it can be very isolating, but we are all facing the same sorts of doubts and insecurities and challenges when it comes to this stuff. So just give yourself a little hug today and a little pat on the back, and remind yourself that you're brave for doing this. You're so brave for putting yourself out there and taking this leap, and remind yourself of whatever your why is to let it fuel you as you go. All right, guys, have a great day. I appreciate you tuning in. Bye.